Chismosas, let's talk about Spotify Rap 2024 because this got me so confused. Like, so confused, and we gotta talk about it. Now, first of all, my question is what happened this year, because I feel like there were so many categories that were left out. Like, usually they're like, what was your top genre? What was the new like genre that you tried this year? How many podcasts did you listen to? What was your top podcast? What's this? Like, so many different categories that just didn't pop up this year, and y'all were lazy. Like, what was that? I've been waiting for this all year, and then I got all of this and I was like, okay. I don't know if anybody else felt this way, but I was a little disappointed. Like, did everybody like take a hiatus and you're like, okay, 2024, this one's not gonna really count. We're not gonna do all that this year. And that was just my overall thought of the 2024 Wrapped as a whole. But let me go ahead and complain about my own. Because as a whole, I didn't really feel like my top artists and my top songs and all like made 100% sense to me. Like, some were obvious and made 100% sense to me. Like, if you guys caught me in my live yesterday, I had already predicted that Brickell by Fade and Yandel was gonna be my top song because I was obsessed with it, right? And yeah, I could get behind these. These were my top songs. Basically, Fade was like dominated my entire life. Fade Green, obsessed with him. It all made sense. But I did feel like there were other songs that I did listen to a lot that even would be higher on the list than these, that were Fade songs. Even other people that would have been higher just didn't make sense to me. Now, a lot of things did make sense, like Fade, being my top artist of the year, me being the top 5% fan of his, yes, obsessed. But then I went into my top artist, right? And I was like, yeah, obviously Fade. And then I was like, Bad Bunny didn't even release an album this year. And yes, I did listen to him a lot, but I didn't feel like I listened to him enough for him to be number 2. But okay, cool, that's fine. And then Jayco, I was like, okay. Yes, I love Jayco. I listened to his new album, was amazing. I did listen to a lot of his songs over and over again, but like, what? Number 4, Yandel, yeah, that made sense. Manifesting that album with Fade, I was obsessed with. And then Ariana Grande. I love Ariana Grande, but I don't feel like I listened to her like this much to have her in my top 5. And then I went back and I was like, okay, so my top songs didn't really match who was in my top artists. And I was super confused because I was like, you know what? I feel like I listened to, like, for example, Rauw Alejandro, I listened to him a whole lot, a whole fuck ton. So I was like, there's no way that Ariana Grande was above him on my list. Even though I love Ariana Grande, I feel like I most definitely listened to a lot of Rauw Alejandro songs way more than I listened to Ariana Grande. And I even went to my top songs, it makes a playlist, and I'm like, Rauw is there, Pasoa, Rauw again, all of this. I don't even get to Ariana Grande until after Rauw. So how is it possible that all of the Rauw songs are way before her in my most listened to songs, but she was one of my top artists? I'm like, the math is not mathing. And this happened to a lot of my friends. They're like, I didn't even remember listening to these people at all this year. Like, this happened to everybody that I knew. So I am very confused about what happened here. And I'm very confused to know if this was just happening to people I knew, if this happened to you. Let me know what you guys went through, what you guys think down below in the comments. And don't forget to like and follow for more gossip, cheeseman, and all things tea.